You kind of just blocked off the path. What's in the other direction?
More of this. And I gesture towards the animal.
Yes. The
Ar-
childlike chimera.
All right, well, I can help you, so I'll follow you for now. You seem to be knowing your way around here.
Okay, we're gonna cut back over to Abraham and the rest of the group. Abraham,
Nice.
what are you guys
Loot that
doing
shit.
during this time as you hear this noise?
Loot that shit. Loot that shit. Loot
All
that
right,
shit.
roll
Loot that
me
shit.
a D, or roll a D6 plus 3. Okay, you find. Ooh, wow. Go ahead and roll a 2d6. Okay, so you find a picture of this old looking dude, black cloak but the hood's off. Same kind of symbol on his hand on the wall. And you think that could be worth a good chunk of change if you bring it with you.
Whoop, and the bag it goes.
Magically, you just roll it up, take it out of the frame.
Well, I don't do it myself. I have Rudy do it for me because he's more gentle.
Right. Rudy assists you in that. You sauce in it. It's worth 600 coins.
Oh, baby.
And now that you've done this, you hear this thud from up the stairs and down the hall.
Hey, before we go up, let's put on these robes. Maybe we can blend in and they won't attack us immediately.
And
I
there he
suggest this to
goes.
the people in the group. Except you and Derai. We don't want to tarnish your armor.
Good, because I wouldn't have done it anyways. Soren thinks it's a good idea. He's like, I like cloaks. Cloaks are good. And he puts one on. Lazy Jack goes, no. Abraham, this is probably the worst idea you've had so far.
Who paid your bills?
I don't care if you pay me, Bill. You didn't pay me not to shut up.
That's true, but I paid you to do what I told you to do.
And he
So
just looks at you and goes, yeah, you pay me to help you. You don't pay me to put on these little girly clothes.
oh, you're helping me by not attracting attention.
I helped save your ass. We're not draw attention. Enderai, the fucking shiniest thing in the goddamn world, is definitely not going to draw attention.
Hey, it makes you less conspicuous. Gets you out of the way.
No, he disagrees. He's like, let's go. And Soren goes, he's right. Let's just go upstairs. Let's go see what's going on.
All right. Well, I'm putting on the cloak. So I'm wearing the
Fine.
cloak. Somebody else is wearing the cloak.
We'll give Zone puts on because Zone thinks it's cool.
Cool. So I'm wearing the cloak. I'm gonna have Rudy wear the cloak. He's like, Rudy, get big and wear this cloak.
Get big.
Rudy gets like
he gets a heart on.
He's about 4 feet tall now, and he puts one on and it kind of sags, like drags along the ground. But okay, so you guys start heading up and you start walking towards the hallway. You see a bunch of spikes. At the same time, Balder and Bartok, you see the group walking towards you. What do you guys do?
Well, knowing the intelligence of our group, I yell out that he's friendly, just to make sure that there's no axes going to be thrown or shit.
Oh, Bartok, you found a new boyfriend. I see.
Shut up, fool.
Ooh, I like this guy.
Oh, this one has a mouth too. The two of you will get along. As I become some sort of Irish man.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Aye. I'm having a great time.
How far into the
You are
system have you explored?
Everything from here to the beginning. Well, I kind of disappeared for a while. At least that's what they told me.
Are the labs still intact?
That's a great question that I cannot answer for you.
The labs, there was this room that had a bunch of books in it and some runes and whatnot. Is that the labs?
It's an arcane library.
Have you found any more besides just that one, or is that it?
No, that was it. And the room was engulfed in flames, but nothing was burnt. I mean, other than the party members over there.
You just look at some of the party members. Some have like these massive like like second-degree burns, along with like there's char and soot all over their clothes. Some are burnt in different spots.
Okay.
And I'm
They're
not burnt.
all wearing black robes. Well, three
Well,
of us.
two of them are.
We
Well,
are wearing black robes.
three.
Yes.
Why are you all wearing the black robes?
The
To
robes. I
blend
like
in.
how he.
To get some sneak attack advantage when they show up. We'd be like, intruders! And then we run up behind them and
When
their
who
asses.
shows up?
I
Have
don't
you
know.
ran into anybody in here?
No, I just magically found these robes on some other dead people.
Technically, that's true.
This place is abandoned. There's no point of trying to hide yourself.
Abandoned. Yes, I'm sure. Then why are you here if it's abandoned?
I'm looking for some books.
Books.
Well, we
The
need to go
library
back
is
then.
in the way.
No, that's one of the entrance libraries. It doesn't mean anything. We need to go deeper if I want what I need.
For the right price, we'll be more than happy to help you out. Wink.
I'll guide you out of the labyrinth, and you'll live.
Yep. We'll take it.
Okay.
I interrupt Abraham and say we'll take it because I don't want this guy to.
What's your
He's
good
paying.
sir, real quick before we walk anywhere?
Balder.
Wait,
Balder.
Balder.
I must let you know, Balder, the man you stand next to is not the best person to be standing next to. He drops his weapon constantly. He's a little soft.
And Enderai kind of leans over to Abraham and goes, "He's not a very good negotiator."
No, he's definitely not.
But okay, so you guys now are in a hallway where spikes are up. Right near where you're at, there is a spiral staircase leading downwards. There was another room back the hallway a little bit, and there's also that other staircase you saw. Where do you guys want to go?
Is that wolf thing still there? Dog thing?
Well, it's pretty much the upper body of it is crushed.
Hey, did you come up from the staircase?
No, I came through the wall.
Excellent. Wait, through the wall?
Technically, you went through I put you through it. I threw you through a door.
Okay, well, technically the door, but that way. But we're not going that way.
I'm gonna throw this thing down the staircase because that's
Don't do that. Leave it where it is.
too late. Throwing it down the staircase.
Okay, so you throw it down the staircase, and you just kind of hear a hiss. Dun dun dun, and then you hear a hiss.
Do they have snakes in here?
Among other things.
Do they have cats? I like cats.
You're an idiot.
Yeah, like I literally say that. Like I look annoyed and frustrated with Abraham and his.
Bard,
act.
I have an idea. Come here.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Come here.
no. I'm not doing anything you say. You make stupid actions, and it's just insane that you're even alive.
Speaking out of character, what stupid actions have you seen my character specifically do?
Tons! There were so many. You chopped off random limbs. You had
Burn
heads.
down a city.
Burned down
Wait,
the
to be fair, you let me do that.
Yes,
Again.
it's still not a stupid action in his own views.
Still stupid action.
So
Alright,
there's your
since
out of character
you're
stuff.
on your own. Me and my buddy. Oh, crap, what's the.
Enderai, right? Or
Enderai.
Lazy Jack?
Me and Enderai and Lazy Eye Jack are going down this staircase because we have what we call cojones.
And what you see as he pats Enderai on the back, you see the shining paladin with his sword. He actually pulled his sword out and was like holding it in the air. And ding, 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 ding. All from the light that's just shining off of it when there's no actual light, like, really in the area. And at that same point, Remus actually casts the light onto his shield so he glows even brighter. And that is Enderai. He goes, "I do have massive balls."
So you can stay here while we go down and explore. And I'm going down the staircase with those other two behind me.
Okay.
Well,
Soren's gonna follow. Zone will follow. Valencia goes, "You guys might as well come. It's safer in a group. At least they'll die first."
Oh, by the way, I want Rudy to extend his limbs out and do this.
Like
He walks down
the staircase, it just stays in place as he goes down. Okay.
Hard. That's
So
big.
Valencia mentions to both Balder and Bartok that you guys probably should go down with them and just let's watch them die at least. It'll be enjoyable. So do the rest of you, Balder and Bartok, do you guys follow or no?
No, I cast guidance and try and find the book again.
Okay, so you cast guidance. Go ahead and it's a cantrip, correct?
Yeah.
So you lay out some type. Well, how does your guidance look? What kind of symbol are you creating for guidance? Just so I have an idea.
Well, Amell, hold on. How to say this without revealing too much?
Your spells are based off of. You don't have the ability to do it just with your character at all yet.
Right.
You have to make.
Okay, so that's what I was asking. If we had that established. Okay, so I'm just gonna scratch something down on the ground real fast.
Okay. And
because so on my finger, I have on my index finger like a metal spike that I use to scratch on the things.
Cool. All right, so you do that, and then go ahead and roll your 2d6 plus wisdom again.
Holy shit, my back is killing me. Fuck.
I've been saying that since day one.
You nail it. Your symbol actually guides you downwards. Down the spiral staircase is your best bet towards your book.
Okay. Is that the quickest way or the easiest way? Or is there a differentiation?
That is really the only way.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow Boulder because I'm getting sick and tired of the group. It's really frustrating. Like, everything has gone wrong for Brock. Like, he has to deal with Abraham. He has to deal with Enderai.
Oh yeah, you have
he has to deal with
carrying your party.
you have to deal with the Jack, and I have to deal with Zone not wanting to. Like, the entire party doesn't want to do Jack all with me except for Soren. So I'm just gonna. I'm gonna follow Boulder around for now.
Okay.
Because I'm just done with the party.
Okay. So you guys start heading down the staircase. Moho, you come into a room. There's a 2-level part to it. There's a staircase that kind of curves and goes upwards. It's stone on the bottom, so you can't see behind it as you enter.
Mm-hmm.
And that goes. You're not really sure where that goes up towards. There's also that's actually all you see at the moment.
So there's a split level.
Yep.
So we go down. There's a room. And you said there's a split level here.
There's a staircase that leads back towards the other stairs, so it leads like this way. Is where the stairs lead towards. So the stairs
all the way towards the original stairs, like that. Something like that.
Opposite way. The stairs are leading towards the original stairs, and then that's what you see for the moment.
Oh.
So you enter. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna have Rudy scout that for me.
Okay. Go ahead and
Rudy, take a. I told Rudy, like, Rudy, I need you to take a peek at what's going on up there.
up the staircase.
Yeah, just like have it like extend his head, but like very stealthy, like.
He just kind of he grows it slowly. He kind of looks around and he just looks kind of telepathically tells you it's just or doesn't he can't talk to you, but he pretty much draws out a little hallway.
He gives me a thumbs up.
He's pretty much doing it's clear from what he can see.
Cool.
But he does mention that when he looked over the staircase, he did see another stairway leading downwards on the opposite side of the stairs, but you guys couldn't see originally.
Hey, there's another staircase going over there, guys. I think we should go. I mean, they got whatever's up top, so at least they're covering that basis. So we shouldn't be too worried about something popping up from behind.
Boulder, give me a 2d6 plus your wisdom.
I think I'm going to start making my way over there.
I'm behind Boulder.
Hold on.
Yep. That was a horrible roll.
It wasn't a roll at all.
I know. That's what I meant. I was like, okay.
There we go.
Boulder, as you step in, you mentioned to Abraham, you go, hey, or you can word it out, but you pretty much mentioned that little like carcass that was around the stairs is missing.
Well, he's not in the same room with us.
He's down. He just reached down the stairs with you guys. He's like there, and he's like, there's no longer a body there. So how do you say this to Abraham?
So the carcass of
By the way, I
creature you killed.
like down. I would have come down and been like, it's not here. Because there's a reason I threw it down the staircase.
But you didn't ask for one, so that's why I made him point it out.
Okay, fine. Fair
So
enough.
the carcass isn't here anymore, and that's rather concerning, knowing what it is. We need to be on the lookout for more.
As he says this huge fucking claw reaches on the top of the stairs, and you kind of have the ground shakes a little bit, and up comes the head of a lion, and it just roars at you guys.
Throw my axe at it.
All right, so
Just
you throw.
right between the eyes.
Okay, so you can either spend an extra axe, you can do a minus 1d6, or you can put yourself in danger.
Fuck that. Extra ammo. Just
So
I'll
okay,
throw
so
two,
you
but I
throw
really
two
hit
your axes.
one.
Bartok, we are going to assume you went back and picked up your rapier before you came down the stairs, so you have it again.
And I'm going. And
Oh,
since
okay.
I like to claim that Rudy's assisting me because he's right next to me to kind of like stabilize me, just to like.
Okay, that's fine. Go ahead and
Cool.
roll your damage. 11.
Boom.
Okay, so you slash at this, and it just cuts it in the eye and gives it a nice cool scar. And it just roars at you. At that same time, another head comes up. It's a goat with gigantically long horns. Probably a good, 3 feet long on each side. With a nice sharp point.
I must throw another axe at it.
Okay, does anybody else wish to make a move at the same time Abraham is, as he's now throwing his third axe?
I'm gonna throw a metal hurlant at the thing's face.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll your metal hurlant. You cannot spend any more ammo since this is your last one. I believe you only have 3.
No, I had
Sick.
6. I
Wow,
thought
that's a crit. This is a full-on double crit. I actually hit a roll this game.
Okay, so you can. Are you spending more ammo then?
Yeah.
All right,
I got
so
ammo to burn.
okay.
Mind you, I'm yelling this right past Abraham's head. It's not gonna hit him, but it's gonna be.
It's more of a fuck you, Abraham, as it goes by. Okay, go ahead and roll your damage. Abraham rolls his damage too.
Pretty good.
I did roll my damage.
Okay.
I rolled 9.
And you
I've done
cut.
damage so far.
You slice. It hits the eye and actually punctures the one eye. That one can't see out of that eye as well anymore. And finally, this thing gets up on top of the staircase, and you see the tail. The tail is a snake that's actually moving, and it jumps down to claw at all of you. What do you do?
Rudy,
Damn.
what's
I make a bolt for it and
Okay.
scream to, I don't know how to pronounce that name, Bartok to follow me.
Okay, so
It's
Bartok.
just Bartok.
I yell wood chipper to Rudy, which Rudy knows what that means. That means Rudy does one of these things and spins its fingers twigs around really fast to make a wood chipping noise, like a wood chipper to kind of damage it.
So is that gonna be your hacking? You're gonna counter this gigantic claw swipe by making a wood chipper.
Having my thing would chip its hand off.
I do follow
Okay.
Bolt
Both of you
Balder.
make it's Balder, yes. Make a defy danger, both of you, with your dexterity because you're running.
Me?
Okay.
I'm not running.
No, Abraham, you can roll a hack and slash.
Fuck yeah.
Wait, what do I need to?
Defy danger plus dex, which I believe I have macros. If you go into your character sheet and go to the attributes and abilities, you can put them on your macro bar.
Okay.
So wait.
Yeah, I
do
like
get-
I like rolling it better though, and I just hit a 10.
Wait, do I get plus to attack or plus to
Attack.
damage?
To damage.
Okay, because I can't use my cunning to add to attack or instinct. What was that?
It's none of that. Nothing gets added to your
Okay,
actual
so
attack
it's
roll.
plus to damage. Got it.
Okay.
I'm not actually seeing
Well-
that. What do I need to roll?
It's a 2d6
Balder,
plus
just
your
roll-
dex.
Yeah, 2d6.
Boom! 11 more damage.
Okay.
Wood
Please hit
chipper.
just hit a 10, so we both hit 10s. Hit a 10 or above. 2d6 plus your dex. Alright. Close enough.
Okay. So Bartok starts following you, and he kind of tumbles out of the way and dodges the swipe. Abraham, this thing claws and rips Rudy pretty much in half. He's not dead, but it literally splits him in half. And
Oh, that's okay. Rudy can regrow.
he splits him in half. He's not gonna be able to assist you for the rest of this fight.
All right,
He's
that's
pretty much
fine.
down.
We still did shit. ton
That
of
wood
damage.
chipper does claw into his chest area, and all three howl in pain. All three heads.
Fuck yeah.
Huh?
I said, "Fuck yeah."
Balder, you can dodge out of the way, but if you do, let's take a look here. Why can't I pull up the thing I want to pull up? Why are they both over there? Why is it the same thing? Oh, here we go. Okay, if you do, you lose.
Your left hand.
You're gonna lose 2 uses from your bag. Your bag that you use. If you don't, you can take the damage, and that's what you get. You just don't lose the
This thing
bag.
must have a shit ton of HP, man.
How much?
Remember, it's not
damage
just
are we
based on
talking
hitting
here?
it. I don't
So-
think you should tell him.
I'm not telling you damage. No, you'll tell me the damage once it actually deals it. Because the only reason Abraham didn't take damage on this one was because he used Rudy in the fight, and Rudy took the hit instead.
So instead, could I lose like a charge of my bag and fall to the ground and try and counter?
Since I dodged out of the way, can I defend him?
No, but the
nope.
paladin.
Nope. I'll allow Enderai to jump in front, and you can use Enderai's armor to mitigate some additional damage for you. But other than that, you still have to take the hit. You can take that hit, and Enderai will assist you, or you don't take the hit, and you have you lose 2 uses.
I'll take the hit and have Enderite assist.
Okay, so Enderai has 3 armor, so you'll get an additional 3 armor, which is you have no armor anyways. So go ahead and roll a D10 plus 1.
Damn. Some intense damage. Good start, 1 damage.
Okay, so you only took 1 HPs. Go ahead and mark it on the actual character thing so I can see your guys' HP at the
I
top.
actually can't.
Alright.
It's on
I
the.
don't even know where my character is. Oh, okay.
It's the
So,
blue one.
Enderai Braum jumps into the way and bashes his shield into the claw, and it kind of nicks Balder's shoulder a little bit, but it's nothing too serious.
So, at that same time, it ripped Rudy in half. Rudy kind of falls over, and he's just out of the game for the rest of this fight.
No, Rudy.
It turns at Enderai and just belches fire in that direction. Balder, Bartok, you're both in that area. What do you guys do?
I'm in that area. I thought I dodged past because I
You
rolled.
dodged.
Yeah.
You're still in that direction. You followed him. You just dodged the claw attack.
Can I run forward, like past the flames, and do a hack and slash?
So you want to just dodge the fire and then stab at him.
Can I
Yeah,
just
because the fire is heading past me. You're gonna discern me instead of attack. Oh, it's your choice.
Are you trying to more spout lore about?
I want to figure out what this thing's weakness is. So I want to discern reality. Because I obviously just hit it.
Is Bardic
for a bunch
lore?
of
Can
damage.
Bardic lore work on creatures? Is that a thing?
It's not a magical creature.
Well, I want to know what it is. I know
Amell,
what it is.
don't I know what it is though?
So,
You technically do know what it is.
But I don't.
but he hasn't told me. So do I roll discern realities for that? Do I roll
Give
spout?
me a spout lore. This is like the knowledge you would have of it.
Can you tell me a quick description of it? Or actually,
like
guess
an
wait
extra
for him.
experience.
It's a 3. It's got 2 heads in the front, one of a lion, one of a goat with gigantic horns.
Oh, I've fought one of these in fucking
and a snake for a tail.
God of War.
Abraham, you do not. And at that same point, this creature, you didn't notice a tail snuck up around and bites into you. Go and take a.
The tail has a head?
Yeah, it's a snake.
Yes, it's a snake. It's a snake. This thing has a lion, a goat, and then the tail is a snake. I've seen this and fought this before in
I
other
love these
games.
things. I've drawn a picture of one of these. Actually, I have a picture. I'll give you guys a picture of it.
Wait, what? What am I rolling for damage?
A D10 plus 1. And then
Wow.
roll me a 2d6 plus your con. To fight with the con to see if you get poisoned or not.
Okay, hold on a second here. Let me do some damage to myself. Let's see here. I've got 3 armor, so that mitigates 3.
So you take
That's
7.
what, 7.
Here, Amell, I gotta grab something.
Go ahead.
And what am I rolling again?
Defy danger with your con.
Okay, so
Okay, you're now poisoned. You feel weak. Go ahead and mark the debility for weak, which should make his strength lower.
It doesn't
6.
really matter. I still get plus. Oh, I get
It,
minus.
it minuses 1 off of it, yeah.
Wow, that sucks balls, dude. That sucks big balls.
You get to mark 2 experience.
All right. The fire is heading towards. The fire is heading towards us. I'm instead of trying to like dodge like try to run away or dodge to the left or right because the fire is going to extend outward. I'm going to run forward so it like tunnels past me, and I'm going to try to jump up. And is it the goat head or the lion head that's breathing the fire?
The lion head is breathing the fire.
I'm going to try to stab into its head.
That's what you guys are looking at, pretty much. So you know what I just linked. That is my.
I
That's the picture
already
of
know
I
what it
drew.
looks like, so I don't need
But
it.
it looks so cool.
So, am I allowed to do that, or do I need
You
to
can-
make like a defy?
You can dodge, but you must defy danger, and then you'll roll for your attack.
Okay, 2d6. We're gonna go with Dex. Nailed it.
So you
Roll
just
two-
definitely dodge away the fire. And
Oh,
No,
why
not
not
dodge,
my
I like ran-
rules?
where
like
are
ran-
you? Where are you? What are you attacking on the creature? I need to know where you're attacking.
I'm attacking under its jaw to see if I can
Which jaw?
stab
There's 3 of them.
the lion,
Okay.
the one that was breathing.
You want to stab it closed?
See- Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can step up through the jaw into the top of its
Okay.
mouth. If I can like slam it shut. All right, so I run quick enough so the fire just tunnels past me at the rest of the group. They can figure out how to deal with it, and I stab at it, and I actually hit it.
Go ahead and. Okay.
Now, what are my options?
You can. You're attacking, so it can technically deal damage to you if I wanted it to. You stab into it, and your sword actually gets stuck into the creature, and you're unable to pull it out.
Sick. But this thing has armor too, which means my attack didn't
Does it
actually do
have
anything.
armor? Let's find out. It does.
Because
Have
if it
armor.
does,
But
Oh, cool.
it still, you still close it shut, and the
Okay.
fire stops. But this fire is still simultaneously. Balder, what are you doing when this fire is being like breathed on you?
Is it just me or?
It's you and Ender Eye right now.
and Ender
Bardock-
Eye has like a god that is like flames and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So if you want help from him, you should probably ask.
Smite it, bitch, smite
So-
it.
You have the
Amell-
options. You can either like, if you want, you can try dodging out of the way of it. You can try to like power through the flames and then like make an attack if you want. Pretty much your options are like to somehow deal with the fire and then make an attack type move.
So, I grab part of Enderite's armor, like just put my hand on it as I'm scratching something into the ground, and like kind of shift the armor into like a moving shield,
Okay.
like that's going flying forward towards
Okay.
the mount.
So is that your control ability you're trying to use right now?
Yeah, that'd be a control.
Did you just take off his armor?
No, I just moved part of it.
Okay, go ahead and roll your control.
My armor. Ah, ah.
Okay, so you do and you slam. It was a shield you said, right?
Kind of like it like moves part of the armor and elongates it so that it covers where the
expands,
flames
right?
come in from. Yeah, so that like the
Okay,
flames go
so
all around.
You create this thing, and his like we'll say you use a shield, and his shield literally expands outwards, and it, like,
Mhm.
it looks like it's from like stone, like you pulled it from the stone area, or you pulled it out of your bag actually. So this metal shield appears and kind of shields them from this flame, and you avoid all your damage. Abraham, you're poisoned. You feel weak. The snake's head's kind of like slithering back and forth towards you. It's gonna make another strike. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to reach, grab the snake's head, keep its mouth closed, take the rapier that I took earlier,
Mm-hmm.
and
Except for you didn't take his rapier. You left it on the floor.
whatever, I'll take my axe and be
Okay.
like right down between its mouth so it's like clamped shut.
Go ahead and make your roll.
Axe slash.
Yep. 6.
And that fails miserably. And I'm
So you
probably-
go to grab it, and it,
and fail.
yeah, go ahead and roll a d10 plus 1.
Yeah, I'm down.
Unless you roll a one.
I'm definitely
Wow.
So this snake, you guys all watch, and it bites right into his hand, and you hear Abraham scream out. Abraham, you fall to the floor,
Now I need
and
to do a saving throw.
you slowly drift into darkness, and you awaken under this giant tree with a house in it. And you see
the house in
it's
it?
a gigantic tree house, pretty much. It's a huge tree. I'm talking like 100 stories tall with this
Paul?
gigantic mansion. And you see Paul Bunny down at the bottom. He's just chopping wood. Chopping wood. He goes, "Hello, my son." He goes, it's time to decide. And go ahead and please roll me a 2d6.
Oh no! My high rolls are about to go away. Yes,
9. He goes, but we can't just let you go. You need to give something for us. And he, let's see,
Must I give up flapjacks for my life?
yes.
No.
You are no, he goes, you have died once as lumberjack. You will be reborn, but you may never partake in the cuisine of the lumberjack.
No, then it's not to be a lumberjack.
He goes, you still will be at heart, just not in mouth.
Well, I have to multi-level into something else.
No, you're still a lumberjack. You just aren't allowed to have lumberjack
Flapjack.
food. You can't have flapjacks.
God
No more.
I can't have flapjacks anymore.
So, do you
So I
accept?
get back full HP?
It doesn't actually specify how much you come back at.
So I will say this to Paul Bunyan, be like, Paul, give me the strength to strike this thing down, and I will never eat flapjacks again.
Okay, he goes, that I can do. He puts a hand on you, and as he does, your axe like flares up on the edge of it, and you now have your axe is pretty much a flaming axe at this point. And he goes, use this. Nothing can withstand fire, not even nature. And you return. Go ahead and roll. What's your HP? Like max,
17.
Roll a D17. That's how much HP you get back.
Wow.
Suck it, bitches.
Okay, so you're back. You get back up, and you guys witness. You see Abraham fall. His axe lays on the side, on the ground, and then he's like, you think you see that last breath, and then his eyes come open. The axe lights up. Abraham, what do you do?
I'm gonna strike this thing down in one blow. Just cut it down the middle.
Okay, you're attacking something. Go ahead and make your hack and slash. You're not gonna
Please roll high. Please roll high. Please roll.
Okay.
He's like, you're not gonna kill it. He literally just whispered that you're not gonna kill it.
So you can,
What? I'll take damage to myself.
You swing down. The snake wasn't really surprised and kind of turned away, and you slash into it, dealing damage. But it whips back like a tail whip and sends you flying against the wall.
Can I defy danger that?
No, that's what happens to you. You go and you take D4 for the slamming against the wall. Bald or Bartok, you are
Hey,
under.
don't I roll? I don't take any damage, by the way.
You roll your damage.
3 armor.
Roll your damage.
Oh, do I roll extra damage?
Let's see here. When you can blast. No.
You're giving me a bonus here.
You go ahead and roll an additional 1d6, and that part ignores armor. Okay, so
There you go. 5 of it ignores armor.
Okay, so that's how much that took. Boop. Okay,
Axe
so
still burning?
the axe is still burning at the moment. The snakes, it screams out, it knocks you against the wall. But if you were under this chimera's head, your sword's been stabbed up into it. You let it go because you couldn't pull it out. What do you do?
What is the goat head doing? Because I know the snake head's occupied, the lion head is occupied. What is the goat head doing?
The goat head, good question. Balder, the goat head you see is charging up what seems to be lightning from its mouth and preparing to shoot it towards your direction.
It's gonna shoot the whoop.
You figure out what you're gonna do about that. Bartok, what are you doing?
I mean, I might as well attempt to incapacitate both heads and stab upward into the goat head.
Okay, so okay, go ahead and take your other rapier, stab up into it, make your hack and slash.
Come on! No! Failure.
So you do that, and all you feel is as you're about to stab up, you get pulled out from under this creature, and it has you in its hand, and it's getting ready to like dig its claws into you. But Balder, what do you do?
Let him die.
I'm gonna try and dodge the lightning and stab him with my staff at the same time.
Okay, so you're trying to dodge the lightning and then stab him.
Yeah, like.
Okay, so you're trying to smack him. Are you smacking the goat or the lion?
Can I?
I'm gonna. Well, I'm gonna
Time
hit
for me to
the
take
goat
some
and the
damage.
jugular.
Okay, so you're gonna aim to try to
Like puncture, like the.
Okay, Yeah, gotcha. Go ahead and make your Defy Danger plus your Dex to dodge the lightning.
Ooh,
Okay.
I'm going. As this is going on, I'm going to yell to Soren, fire arrows!
All right. We'll add Soren's. He still has a bow. Yeah.
Let me
Roll.
rephrase this.
Wait, so
Fire,
if
fire arrows.
2d6 plus your Dex.
I'm going to say fire arrows, so he doesn't get confused and just shoot arrows at it.
Mhm.
I want to shoot fire arrows at it. Way to go.
Damn. All right, so you definitely just like whoop out of the way of this lightning as it flies by you, and you start running up and you just take your staff and like kind of uppercut it into its neck. Go ahead and roll a hack and slash for me.
What
What
is a hack and
happens?
slash?
Hack and slash is a 2d6 plus your strength.
Or if it's a different weapon, it's a dexterity, but you're not.
Oh, wait a
I'm
second
using his
here.
staff right now, so
Is Bartok dying? Is this where Bartok dies because he went for the goat and not for the claw hand? So now I get crushed.
not yet. Roll, Storm.
Not yet.
Boulder, roll your 2d6 plus strength.
Okay.
Whoop.
Wait, Amell, isn't it doesn't it cancel out to 0 because of that one thing we talked about? And because it has that -1 right now, but then I took that one bonus thing. So does that 0 or should I do it as -1?
Let me see here. I'm trying to figure out what bonus you're talking about, to be honest. What bonus?
It was something about like putting a point into it and that cancels it out.
Once you level up, you can.
Oh, okay, I thought we already had that.
No, not yet. Once
Oh,
you level up. But go ahead and roll it. 5. Okay, you wouldn't have made it either way. So, you do that, and this goat just headbutts you as you come close to it, and you get sent flying back. Also, take a d10 plus 1. 7.
That's the damage I take.
You take 7, and then armor mitigates, but you weren't with Ender Eye anymore, so yeah, you take full 7.
Ooh, man. You're going to be dying before you even get started, man.
Okay.
Not even close.
So, we have Bartok. You are in the grasp of this lion's claw, and Abraham, you're finally getting up. And what are you doing? And Bartok, what did you try to escape from this claw? As it's starting to crush you.
It has me in its grip.
It like picks you
don't-
up. Yeah. It's actually got more guys. It has you more by your foot, so it's more gonna crush your leg than it's gonna crush the rest of your body. You still, you still have free movement.
So, during my turn, I'm going to kind of do like a nimble kind of like back jump like Mario's back, woohoo, and jump backwards.
Okay.
Hold my axe and just keep pulling out torches and just throwing torches at the thing. Lit torches from my axe.
Okay, so you're gonna volley torches. You have 2 torches right now, as far as I can recall.
Nope, I have 12.
Right, the bundle from Jan Janssen's death.
I have a lot of torches.
Go ahead and roll me a volley, and Bartok, what do you do?
Boom. Do I roll damage?
I mean, I can't really do much from this position, so
You
I'm
could
gonna
try
have
to
to metal.
escape it. You could attack it and see if you can kill it.
I
The
don't-
lion's head looks really bloody. There's a lot of blood coming from the eye.
I don't think Bartok could escape it via conventional means, so I'm going to attempt to metal hurlant up at the lion head to see if I can make it explode.
Okay.
Why didn't you jump in the air and metal her? Let's see you fly back to safety.
You hit the snake head, Abraham. Are you throwing additional
Oh yeah, let's
torches?
keep throwing torches.
Okay, so you spend 2 ammo on this throw, and you go and you already dealt your 9 damage. So, and the snake cries out, and it's pissed off, and it turns you to make an attack, but nothing else happens yet. So, Bartok,
Yes. Okay.
metal
So,
helmet, roll your damage. Roll your damage for
what
your
happens
fiction.
here? What happens here? Let me roll the damage and then I'll say what happens. Well, I don't know what happens to the lion itself, but if Amell lets me, I want to say Bartok just uses metal hurlant straight at the lion's head, and because metal hurlant has so much force, he whipped himself up and around and landed on top of the goat's head after the attack because of the force.
I will allow it only because the metal hurlant did hit him, and it's going to release you almost in a sense also because of that. And the lion just kind of cries out. Its ears start to bleed, or at least its ears. And this snake is now stabbing down or making a strike towards you, Abraham. While you actually see the goat is now, or the beast itself is actually running towards Balder with the goat trying to ram him.
And I'm now on the goat
So
head,
wait,
so
what's
technically
attacking me
I'm
again?
ramming.
The snake tail is attacking you, Abraham, while
Why
the
is it always
goat,
gotta attack me?
because you're the one who decided to engage it.
Fine. I'm going to yell, defend me, and I'm going to throw a bottle of wine at the snake's head.
Who had wine? I don't remember.
I have 4 bottles of
But
wine
what-
you
okay.
gave me earlier.
So you're just trying to
I'm
cover it
a
in wine.
Molotov.
You're trying to cover it in wine.
Burn it.
Make a volley.
I'm going to burn it.
But you're not going to try to dodge out of the way of the strike at all?
No, I've
You
got somebody defending
lucky
me.
son of a bitch. Who's defending you first off?
The paladin, obviously.
So you yell for him to come and defend you, okay.
Defend me! And I throw the bottle of wine and I want it to explode all over the snake's head and catch fire.
The snake is not on fire,
Oh, it will be.
but it is now covered in wine. You succeeded in that. And Enderai bashes the snake's head out of the way. He comes just kind of swooping in and knocks it out of the way. The ram is now charged and trying to pin you to the wall, Balder. What do you do?
Can I do anything against this, or is this Boulder's move?
You can
only?
both make a move.
I just want to cast fear. I'm done with this.
Okay.
I cast fear.
So what do I need to roll for that, Amell?
Your normal 2d6 plus your wisdom. And Bartok, what are you doing while this happens?
Can I pull up on its horns?
Is that
possible?
You can do a 2d6 plus your strength. 6. So you try to
2d6 plus my strength
Yeah.
to pull up.
2d6 minus 1.
Yes. I feel like
Okay.
this is going to go either really horribly, or I'm going to nail it and feel awesome.
I'm not going to tell you what happens, Balder, until he makes his move.
Wow! I could not do anything. It just charges at you, and I'm sitting on its head.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, this is even better. So
Does that count as a failed roll, by the way? Does that?
yeah, it's still a failed roll. Yeah.
Alright.
You also failed that roll, so mark an experience to Balder for your 6. As you go to pull this thing back, the goat finally kind of realizes you're on it, and it just whips forward. You end up flying forward in front of this thing, and it slams you into the wall.
Ouch.
Take 1d25 of
Take a
damage.
D10 plus 1.
All right.
take-
Come on, 2. Wow. Awesome.
Oh God.
Are you dead yet?
Okay.
Oh, I have 4 HP.
He's got 3 HP. Oh yeah, your armor,
I
right?
have.
So, but he nicely deflected Balder, him just slightly off of you, and he just slams in the wall right next to you. Just, but you're trying to cast your ability, and you forget it when you hear him, his bones crunching into the wall. You can no longer cast that spell until you prepare it again.
So as this is happening, since they made their move, I now want to
Throw your
light
torch?
Yeah, throw the torch and light the motherfucker on fire.
Right.
Boom! I'll use an additional charge too.
Okay,
So
so
if I'm gonna be like,
You're not throwing 4 torches. There's torches. The room's lit up. It's really nice and pretty now in there.
yeah,
And you throw it, and it lights it on fire. Go ahead and deal. I'm gonna actually let you deal big on this. I'm going to deal a 2d10 since it's already on. It's already weak to fire, and you literally lit it up with wine. 12.
No,
Okay.
no pluses to that.
I mean, I rolled
triple
2d10.
2d10s.
No
I just want it
pluses.
dead. I want
Okay,
it dead.
the snake head itself screeches, and the tail goes limp. The lion head starts to prepare to breathe fire on you, Balder, and actually
Oh,
you,
it got
Balder.
it's free from my rapier.
Yeah, it finally rips it free. That's the other thing that happened during Balder's poor roll.
Okay, so I'm like on the ground against the wall, like my bones are. Not
Is Short
in the greatest
shooting
shape.
fire arrows at this time?
If anybody else actually requests them to assist, the one time you told them, Bartok failed the roll, so it didn't actually
Oh
happen.
god.
All right, so can Balder do the wall thingy you did? I'll buff you and heal you. Just do the wall thingy. Because I have no clue how he does it or what any of that means, but I know that he can like he can pull up a wall. You can pull up a wall through the ground, is what I'm saying, and that's what my Bartok is saying. What he's saying. I'm hoping Balder understands.
I don't really want to, but Amell, where is everybody at relative
You're right next to Bartok. You guys are standing on a wall. The goat is just starting to finally back up as the lions are getting to shoot flames at you.
Okay,
You have
so like,
Abraham off to the right side, and he's there, and then you have the other adventurers kind of like, the other one's like, fuck this thing. I'm just going to wait until they ask me for help.
is anyone behind the
There's
lion thing?
nobody behind it.
Is there
Abraham's off to
anyone
the
like
right.
within touching distance of it?
Probably Abraham.
No, you were throwing, so you're not close enough. I would say Valencia, it's Valencia, I think is her name, would be close, and she, they're fighting on the side. They're like trying to poke at it and whatnot. So only one person would be.
So if I were to yell at them to run back to us and then crash the ceiling into it, would they get crushed as well or no?
Depends on how you roll.
Retreat!
Okay. So I scream out to come back to me.
Okay.
And at the same time, I'm going to use control and try and smash the ceiling into the...
Okay. Go ahead and make your roll. It's your 2d6 plus wisdom. Bartok, go ahead and roll your heal. I'm assuming you're also giving him plus 1d4, correct?
Yes.
So you heal for 7 HP, Bartok.
No. Balder does. I can't heal myself.
Oh, right. So who else do
So
you heal then?
I heal for 7.
No, I don't heal.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
heal anyone else. I hit a 10. Like it doesn't reverberate. Yes, you heal for 7, and you get a 1d4.
That allowed you to target 2 people at once, or when you heal yourself, or you heal someone, you heal yourself, or something.
No, that was a skill we misinterpreted.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, you got to heal for 7, and the next time you deal damage, it'll be a 1d4 plus.
Now, so the cave comes collapsing down, or the ceiling does, and go ahead and roll a d10 plus a 1d4.
Crit that shit. Please. Alright.
Okay, so you deal 8 damage. The lion head roars out as it spews this fire towards you.
Oh god, am I dead? Does Bartok die here?
Nope. Go ahead and take a d10 plus 1 Balder.
Good thing I healed him.
It's a good thing you didn't fail your roll.
Alright.
Ooh, ouch. And
Well,
he's
my heal
out.
saved
So
him.
9. Ugh, yeah, probably much. Okay, so Abraham, you see that these two are trying to fight off. You just watch Balder drop a ceiling. Valencia actually was hit, and her leg is now pinned under one of them. But she's
I must
not
go help her.
As these two,
By running over and pushing the thing off. Just like running over, be like, ah, and just hulk it, and just like throw it into the ceiling.
okay, so you hulk it and you just you don't throw it in the ceiling; it's way too high. But you flip it over and it goes flying off to the side. She thanks you, and
Wait, am I throwing a boulder, like a boulder from the ceiling?
like the ceiling, like a chunk of the ceiling. You literally just flip off of her.
Oh, great! I want to grab it and actually throw it onto the thing right behind me. Just be like,
Roll a 2d6 plus your strength, and then do a volley. The strength depends on if you're actually able to pick this thing up or not.
okay, plus my
2d6 plus strength to pick it up.
2d6 plus.
Oh, I really hope Bard makes it out of this dungeon.
Is it plus 2? Okay, 2d6 plus 2. So not picking it up.
So
I'm gonna
you
look back.
pick it up and get ready to flip it over, and you drop it back down on her. And she just screams in pains and calls you many expletive deleteds. And at this point, that's really about it. The Chimera is pissed. And it's both the ram and the lion start to shoot lightning and fire.
Bartos, we don't have time for this. We leave them. And I make a dash for it.
You're running? You pussy. I say.
And okay, go and roll your Defy Danger plus your Dex. Bartok, what do you do?
Well, I'm dealing with broken bones, so running is not a good idea for me. I can't really hit it with my sword, so there's only one real option. I'm going to and if I can hit the metal hurlant right, if it doesn't get fucked up because he failed, if I can hit the metal hurlant, I'm going to shoot the fire and the lightning back at them because logic.
Okay.
2d6 plus 1, please. Oh,
Nice.
let me watch me hit Boulder.
Okay.
Because because it reverberates. So let's find out what it reverberates to. Or should I roll the damage before the reverberation?
Roll your damage anyway, because I'm not going to tell you.
Damn. It's not a lot, but still good.
You are a lucky SOB, just so you know. So you do this, and as you do, the lion head screams out and dies, and the flames just vanish from its thing. It redirects the lightning shot, but it aims it towards Balder. Balder, roll D10 plus 1.
Hi, Volker. It's good to know you for the 10 minutes that we did.
Okay.
If he rolls max damage, he's dead.
Yeah.
If it rolls max damage only.
So close! He lived by 1 HP.
He is down.
That's why you don't run away, man.
You like tripped over your feet, and the lightning just strikes you and sends you flying. So your hair, instead of like, it's just standing up like. Abraham, you see Bartok just nail his rift. The lion head drops. This ram is still there, and it's turning to try to slam into Bartok. Abraham, what do you do?
What do I do?
I want to know what you do when you see this happening.
Let's see here.
Hey, Amelia, am I still conscious?
I'm going to try to jump up onto its back, grab its horns, and like kind of like shove them forward to like jam its face into the ground as hard as I can, or take off the horns at the same time.
Roll. You're gonna try to jump on them and then do that. All right.
Or just grab its horns and just plow it straight into the ground.
All right. You're gonna need to get on top. So go and roll a Defy Danger plus your Dex to get on top of them.
All right, I failed that. What's now?
You haven't rolled it yet.
Oh, I will fail it.
Roll it.
Okay, I don't fail it.
You literally just like run up and just kind of like tippy toe, grab its horns, to rip it down. Go ahead and roll me a 2d6 plus your strength.
2d6 plus strength.
Yeah.
You actually double crit that roll. And then you
go to grab this thing, and you didn't realize they were really slick, and they slide off, and you just kind of fall and tumble and roll to the side.
Trust me, I learned that the hard way.
Bartok, this thing is getting ready to charge at you. What are you doing? As you
Wait, am I behind it now?
You're off to the side of it now.
Because basically I ran, jumped up his face, went, and flew behind it?
You like grabbed, like kind of like pull him down, but instead of like grabbing, you just kind of like slipped and just fell off to the side.
Oh.
Bartok, it's charging at you. What do you do?
I'm at 4 HP.
You make the right decision, or I'm gonna just end up killing you.
I know you're gonna end up killing me, and I don't want to spam Metal Hurlant all day, every day. So
stand your ground and just attack it. Don't be a pussy.
Do I still have my other rapier? When I tried to tried to stab the goat the other time, did I drop that?
Or do I still have that? You still have it.
Ask me for a weapon, and I will give it to you.
I still have it. So here we go. Bartok is going to he's literally going to pick himself up with the dueling rapier because broken bones, and he's going to hold it out as it rams towards him, and hope to God that it goes right through its brain, and Bartok can just fall out of the way as the ram does all. It sounds good.
I'm more terrified to see this roll than anybody.
I'm not.
He lives!
Roll your damage.
He's gonna kill it and be like, I killed it. And I'll be like, you didn't. It's teamwork.
Yes.
Okay, so you stab this thing in the head, and it actually kind of veers off to the side a little bit. And it did not. You still have your rapier, and it slams into the wall and just puts this huge dent into the wall. Balder, you're up, and you're kind of singed. You're feeling a little shocked.
Abraham,
a little shocked. What do you do, Abraham? What do you do?
I'm cutting its head off with the magical fire-burning axe that Paul Bunyan has given to me to kill this thing with, because he says, if you want to kill it, use this thing. So I'm going to be like, and I'm going to give some sort of manly tree chopping,
timber?
not yell timber, because timber's side to side. This is
slow motion.
This is super log split extreme. Yelling that out.
Boulder, what are you doing?
Amell was so disappointed I got that roll.
I was. You were dead if not.
Yeah, you know.
All right, so I completely failed that roll.
Yep. And as you go in, the axe's flames just fizzle out.
Oh, god
You
damn it.
strike and it just bounces off the horns.
Boing.
Hey, Boulder, what do you do?
Try not to die.
Okay, are you gonna try to attack it with anything? Are you gonna make transfer your weapon to a ranged weapon? Alright, what are you gonna do here?
It's still stuck in the wall for your turn. We don't know how long it's going to be stuck in the wall, but for now it is. So do something, hopefully.
So would I get a free hit on it, Amelie, or no?
Nope.
Not
because
free
It's not,
hit.
it's not defenseless.
Yes, but it won't be attacking.
Okay, so I'm gonna morph my staff into a trident and try and pierce it.
Okay, go ahead and let's see here. What can you do?
Trying to be
Morph
Aquaman
weapon.
over here.
So I need to roll.
You actually have higher dex, so you could make it an actual range type weapon, and you'd have a better chance of hitting.
So okay, then I want to throw the trident.
Acceptable for me.
All right, cool.
Go ahead and roll your plus wisdom to see if you transform it.
2 rolls, man. Good luck.
Okay.
There's one.
Let's see here. You can choose. You almost get what you wanted. Choose one of these. You take a -1 forward, ongoing until you switch the weapon, which means when you roll, you roll -1. You can open yourself up to a move, or the weapon's dangerous and you can take 1d4 damage when you successfully attack.
Wait, so can you describe the first one again? Real fast?
You would roll at a -1 until you change the weapon.
Okay. Let's just do that then.
All right, so you'll just roll at a -1 from what you are. So you'll roll at a 0, so it's just a 2d6 for your attack then.
Okay.
Good luck. You need a 4 and a 6, buddy. Oof.
So not.
Okay, so you can't expend additional ammo. You can either deal a -1d6, or you can put yourself in danger.
Yeah, you should totally do that last one.
You should probably just do the -1d6 and just roll damage. So you'll roll a d6 -1d6.
Well, let's hope you don't roll
let's
negatives.
just take damage.
What? You're dead if you take damage. Use your head.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So just do a d6
yeah.
-1d6 and see what happens.
Yeah,
So-
you might actually do like 5 damage.
could
in
Or
that.
you might end up healing the damn thing.
Wait, I do 1d6, correct?
You do
1d6
1d6 -1d6, yes.
He's gonna heal this thing. Yeah.
It's not possible to heal.
It's not, but that's amazing. I mean, I could technically say his creation malfunctioned. That's actually what it did, but no, he did not heal
Please
it.
don't.
You
Yeah,
don't.
Thank you.
I'll save that
Only
for
those
I'll save that for
backwards.
another time.
If only those were backwards, and he would have
So
rolled the
you
6.
guys just see this, and he just whiffs. And like he's like, but he's so like tired and damaged, and like you just see like one of his like bones in his rib hurts as he throws it. And it just kind of like topples like 10 feet in
Ooh.
front of him.
Can I grab it out of midair and then stab it into it?
Sure.
All right. What do I
Why
roll?
not? A hack and slash. Well,
Oh, he gets a turn. Okay, Bartok is just gonna chill then, I guess.
you can go with. What do you want to do? You do
Just made an action, so as he's throwing
Did
it,
I?
failing, I'm gonna grab it out of the air and stab it. No, I'm not saying you.
You dodged the you caused him to dodge the hit from you being hit.
Yeah. So his character, Boulder, is throwing his thing. I'm catching out of air because he whipped it, and now I'm gonna stab it into the damn thing.
Roll your hack and slash, and Bartok, what do you want to do?
Boom!
So he's just gonna stab it into the thing. I'm going to move out of the way. I'm going to actually just like move away from the thing entirely and cast a heal over at Baldur.
Okay, so you step off to the side and just kind of move away from the gigantic horns 2 feet from your face.
Yeah.
And go ahead and make your roll.
Yeah.
All right, roll your heal.
All right, 2d. Oh, whoops. Slash roll 2d8. Come on. Damn it. All right.
Boulder, you feel this healing aura come around you. You heal for 4 HP.
And
Yes.
I can choose to clear an enchantment, or the next time someone assists the target, they get a +2 instead of a +1. I keep the +1d4 damage buff.
All right, Abram, you jumped up and you stabbed this thing down into it.
Oh wait, Amelie, we never accounted for my bonus.
Yes,
oh wait,
we
no,
did.
never mind. I would have been negative anyways.
Yeah. So you did this, and go ahead and what do you do now that this metal trident is stabbed into the top of this goat?
Did it take the damage?
You
I
took
rolled?
damage. I'm asking what you do now.
I'm taking the torch and lighting it on fire.
Okay, so you're lighting this main on fire. Go ahead and roll
Yep.
Another hack and slash. 9.
If I have to use more than one torch, I will use more than one torch.
Why
damn
can't
it.
I see your HP again? The fuck? What's your HP, Moko?
17.
Okay.
I haven't been hit in a while.
Right, you came back to life. I forgot.
Yeah, he said that I survived to kill this
It
thing.
lifts up and like moves its head back and forth and actually gores you with one of its
Gores, sheesh.
with one of the antlers.
Yes, it rolls a
horns.
D10 with one of its things.
D10 plus 1.
Now, you said gore. Does it actually gore him and affect him in a way? Like, does it weaken
No.
him or?
No.
Okay.
Oh, you can remove the weaken from your strength. I forgot.
I already
about
did.
that. Good, because when you came back, you were cured of the poison.
How much strength does he have when he does his rolls?
Plus 2.
Only +2 as a strength character? Dude, what are you doing? Alright, never mind.
Uh,
Let's keep
He's one level away from having the plus 3.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah, I'm not level like 19 already, Tim. Jeez.
Yeah, neither am I.
All right, Boulder.
16,
You
stop.
see Abraham get stab your trident down into this thing, and then get gored off of it. What do you do?
Can I? Hold on, let me
You
think.
just healed and you feel empowered as well, so.
You have a plus 1d4 on your next actual damage.
And
Okay, how close is anyone to? Okay. Actually,
No.
I'm gonna make the ceiling into a spear-like object instead of just trying to like
Gotcha.
smash.
Stalactite. We've used those a lot.
Yeah.
yeah.
Good to know, everyone. I don't know.
Go ahead and expend a use from your bag, and
Nail the roll, please.
yep, plus your wisdom, man.
Just hit a 10 plus. Just hit a 10.
Roll a 6, roll a 6, roll a 6, roll a 6.
9.
Ah, so close.
Go ahead and you can take a -1 ongoing when you cast any kind of ability. You can put yourself in danger, or you can forget the spell.
Danger, 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 danger,
He
danger.
doesn't have the health for danger.
danger.
I mean, you gotta risk it to get the biscuits.
I
So
would-
we're
Are
gonna go
you,
with danger.
are you really gonna
I
kill
would say
yourself?
my personal opinion. I would take the -1 ongoing when I cast spells.
That's what I was gonna
at the
say,
moment.
because
For
the
how
thing's
long,
gonna
though?
die.
Until you
The
rest.
thing's gonna die.
Until you rest.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
I think-
we'll do that then.
That's the same thing like with your weapon will allow you to transform it back. Okay, so go ahead and deal a D10.
Please. Plus 1d4.
I'll be nice. There's not much left on it anyway. So use this. You guys watch the ceiling transform into this giant spike, and it just comes down and stabs it right in the middle of the chest and pierces through it. The goat lets out a meh type noise and then
Meh.
falls over dead.
Its tongues roll out like.
Tongue rolls out, and it has died.